Hello Alex, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. It's to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, and your leads to expand in Frisco and outside the DFW area. And also to compare your website to a local competitor's website that's doing a similar service in your area so you can outrank him and get in front of the eyes of even more consumers on Google. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about here, you can definitely use on your own. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Either way, if you leave me some feedback on this video, that helps me get better at making some of these videos for local businesses. All right, so let's get started. So content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is something or anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout your website just to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a very nice laid out website, strong in marketing, all the accolades here. So you do have a lot of content on here. But one thing would recommend to increase is just some of your keywords to increase your searchability, not only in Frisco, but in all areas of DFW to expand more. And I'll talk more about that. But you have very detailed content here. So good job, good start as well. So speaking of Google, when I type in one area I picked, I know you do a lot of services, plumbing, water heaters, but I picked drain cleaning services, Frisco, Texas, just to increase your online revenue and all those services that you provide. So if I was a consumer, I might type that in Frisco, Texas. And here's what comes up. Ads come up, and if you haven't invested in ads already, it's a good investment, but a lot of times consumers skip over them. It's hit or miss, but it's still good to be recognized here. This is map packs here. Here you are right here. This is Citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So good job being in the map pack. And we call these organics right here. So the goal is to be on the first page of any kind of service you provide, an area you provide, to be on that first page right in front of the eyes of consumers. So as you can see, you're not on the first page just with drain cleaning services. You are very searchable on other services you provide. Again, this is about expanding out even more. So you might have heard this saying, a good place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. Just people don't click here to find more services. So you want to be on the first page on all your services. And for drain cleaning, your top competitor here is Sunrise Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to his. We really don't, we skip over the directories like Home Advisor, Yelp, maybe Angie's List might be on here, just because consumers go to a company in their area if they're looking for a service. A lot of times they skip over directories. All right, so let's talk about your content. So continuing your content, doing a deep dive in your website. So this is a tool we use to do that is Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. And speaking of content and keywords, so on that big long website that you have with a lot of content, you're only using 57 keywords. So I would definitely upgrade your keywords. You want to have high search volume here. Just think about all the buyer intent keywords with all the services you provide. Tankless water heaters, draining clean services, plumbing services, plumber repair, all the areas you serve as well, not just Frisco, Texas. And you could put that in your website and increase your searchability. So you want to have more bang for your buck, higher search volume, the better. So a good start, but I've seen websites use up to 400, 500 keywords just to increase their searchability. So comparing that to your local competitor here, Sunrise Plumbing Services, or Sunrise Plumbing Texas, their website, and doing drain cleaning services as well. So actually, you're beating them in keywords. They're only using 42 keywords, but they're still, maybe some of their volumes are a little bit higher, and that's why they have higher searchability on Google. So you could take some of these, buyer intent keywords. Even if you go to Rockwall, Texas, you could take that as well, put that in your website. And anything that's not on your website here, you could put in and get closer to outranking them. So the second thing I'll talk about is the backlinks. So backlinks is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. So I think that like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. So also think of it like a popularity contest. The person with the most backlinks wins. But keep this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have other services that are similar to you, like drain cleaning, plumbing service, HVAC services, electrical websites linking back to you. It doesn't help if like a dentist's office, lawyer's office, or restaurant websites are linking back to you. It just doesn't give you the trust with Google. So right now you have 323 backlinks with 199 reference domains. Good, very good start there. Got some good traffic there. But compare that to your local competitors. We'll go back to Sunrise here. Yeah, he has 676 backlinks compared to your 300 some. with 35 reference domains. So he has less reference domains, but he has a lot of backlinks. So this is what's given him some searchability on Google when it comes to drain cleaning services in Frisco, Texas. So just get closer to these numbers here, and you can very easily outrank him, get in front of the eyes of consumers on Google. And the last thing is citations, and you might be familiar with this since you're right here. But a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, and these could generate huge amounts of revenue. So the goal is to be in the top 3 or 4. Sometimes there's only 3 here, but much like Google on page 2 and 3, people don't click this button for more services. So you're right there. So keep up your citations, and they include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, many others. Also, social media accounts work great too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you could outrank them. Not only in Frisco, but you could do Google citations in any area you serve, McKinney, Louisville, wherever you go. So decrease your searchability. So once all that comes together, content, backlinks, citations, you start to outgrow your competitors in all areas, being visible here and here. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that could generate huge amounts of revenue for you. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So if you find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help out with that. I'll give you more information. I can talk about your goals. We can talk about what is realistic for your business and how to reach those goals. So again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.